listening to Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures. Wavelength Radio presents Happy Hour with Cameron Cooper.
Come together right now over me.
Okay, you're back with Cameron Cooper, host of Happy Hour on Wavelength Radio.
Hey, don't you do your little take your shoes off, sit back thing?
Oh, thank you. Take your shoes off, listen, and enjoy. You're listening to Happy Hour with Cameron Cooper. Thank you, Charles.
I forgot all about that until now.
Absolutely. That is, what do you call that, a coin?
Well, it's like a catchphrase, I guess. I guess a trademark of the Happy Hour with Cameron Cooper.
Absolutely. Sit back, take your shoes off, and listen and enjoy Happy Hour with Cameron Cooper.
I love it. It's great.
And that's exactly what I want you to do. I want you to be able to relax, sit back, take your shoes off, and listen. And we also want you to interject. And you will be able to do that very soon. Coming up, our phone numbers will be live, active, and we will give you the update on that. The phone numbers ahead of time being worldwide 1-800-421-5308. Locally in the Phoenix area, 602-288-6794. We welcome your calls, we welcome your opinions, and we welcome your input. And if you piss me off, I'll hang up on you. It's just as simple as that.
No, that wouldn't be any fair, would it?
No, that's not fair. Actually, I'm not going to hang you up. If you want to be argumentative with me and you want to voice an opinion that's different than mine, that's quite all right. But please be diplomatic, as I am. We like to have fun. Feel free to use your own verbiage. But be respectful to all people and all listeners and your host.
Well, you know, the funny thing is I listen to Gatos After Dark on News 92.3 KTAR in Phoenix. And, you know, the one thing I noticed was that every time he had a person, one guy called him and said he stinks. And he would just handle the call in just a good manner, you know. So maybe I got to send you some of those clips because they're absolutely hilarious and they're probably the best calls that call in.
Well, I would appreciate that. And we all need handlers. I know that I've needed handlers at times and possibly may need a handler tonight. And but once again, you're listening to Happy Hour with Cameron Cooper. We're going to finish up the show here with this segment. It's going to be short. We're getting into our time frame here of 1 hour. And I want to just do kudos once again. Please tune in to our other shows that you will listen on Wavelength Radio. Being Patrick Adam. And excuse me, but I have a live call here from David Salinas. Mr. Salinas, what can I do for you, buddy?
I don't know.
Doing good. We're recording live on Wavelength Radio. This is Happy Hour with Cameron Cooper. And we're listening.
What?
Oh, we've got David Salinas is calling in. And actually, Salinas is going to be one of our guests on our show here in the next up-and-coming few segments. And I want you to stay tuned for that. And he's a great guy. And hopefully you will be able to listen to him very soon. Salinas, what's going on here? I'm going to have to relay the message because they can't hear you on our line right now because our lines are not active. But there's no way to patch it through right now, bud. But what's going on there?
So the Blu-ray show is hosted by myself, and that comes every weeknight at 10 p.m. And we got to wrap up the show because we're doing our time frame. So we'll get Cameron back on the microphone to wrap up the show.
Okay, yeah, we'll tune that in, and we're going to get this on the air here real soon. And I appreciate your call in, and I look forward to having you as a guest as soon as possible.
And Dan Anderson.
Okay, David. Bye. All right. Well, sorry.
That was unprofessional, Cameron.
Was that unprofessional?
Yeah, it was, but that's all right. We got to wrap the show up.
We got to wrap the show up, folks. And I just want to put a kudos out there for all you people in the Sun City area. If you need your flower arrangements or your home interior design arrangements, if you have a need in that capacity, please contact Primrose Lane. in Sun City. They are located at 18700 North 107th Avenue at Sun City, Arizona. You can call them at 623-972-3436. Once again, 623-972-3436. You can contact them if you're out of state and have people in Sun City that you need flower arrangements for your wedding, for your funeral, or special engagement. 1-800-506-2837. That's Primrose Lane Florist. And this is Cameron Cooper with Happy Hour. We've had our special guest tonight, Mr. Charles Peterson of the Blu-ray Show, and we appreciate your listening tonight. Have a great time on Wavelength Radio.
You're listening to Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures.